See, should be on the YouTube side. Are we on the Twitch side? We are on the Twitch side. All right, very nice. Should be streaming and going. That's what to talk about. I'll see if anybody shows up. See what happens. All right, hold on. Yes. Dun, dun, dun. All right. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger, easier for me to read. I should do it. All right. Make sure I got everything set up. Get people looking. Starting the podcast. Start the show. Here in a little bit. More minutes. Hopefully everything sounds all right. Let's see. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Made it in. Wonderful. Glad you are here. Glad you are here. Let's get a little bit of news and stuff tonight. Kind of an off week for us. Trey's not here. So I'm gonna do a little podcast myself. I found some gaming news and stuff. So I'm gonna be here. Much larger than usual. Taking up way more of your screen than's comfortable. No. I'll start here in a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Five or six pieces of news today. Some things to talk about. Some things we talked about before. Keep a little bit of pre-show going. A little bit longer. There you go. Remember, I don't even know what the date's today. I can't keep up. Is it March? March 4th. Oh, yeah, it's Pi Day, duh. It's Pi Day, March 14th, 3/14. Yes. Miss Zaku Day. Zaku Day is the 9th. I won't miss that again. Yeah. Do that. I think it's Sa means 3 and Q means 9. March 9th. But not missing Pi Day. Happy Pi Day, everybody. Glad you're here. Avatar Day is next month. Yes, happy Pi Day, Faith. Glad you're here. Yeah, just referring to that. We missed Zaku Day, but we had Pi Day. Hope that'll be very good. Oh. Well, yes, I know. Yeah, it was a big oops. We should not have missed Zaku Day. Should have had something for that. But we won't be a reason to celebrate next year. That's where we'll lay the blame for sure. That's where we will blame Trey. It's Trey's fault. We'll do it. Reason to celebrate next year. We celebrated Pi Day, having pizza. I think that's appropriate appropriate celebration of Pi Day. Having pizza. What's that? Well, as long as now we've laid the blame in the right place at the feet of Trey, at that for missing Zaku Day, or a piece of Best Pie. Yes, arguably so. I do like a nice key lime, though, but I eat a whole key lime pie myself. But I don't know. It's kind of an impromptu podcast this week. Normally we're here. God forbid this is your first time joining us this evening. It's not usually the way it goes. We have more little structure usually, but Trey's out of town, so okay. All right. Let's see. We do a proper intro for Tuesday's broadcast, and I give a good, shall I do the hello and welcome, the Full Spectrum Podcast. I am Rungren. I should do it, right? That sounded professional. Like it good. Normally start out with a week like I don't have a pop quiz. I don't have anybody. I guess I could have asked y'all. I could have made a pop quiz to ask chat, but I didn't. But next week maybe I have a pop quiz. I don't know. Normally start out talking about weeks. I really didn't do anything my week this week. Played LOTOR yesterday. Watched the OA, which I really liked. A couple of years ago, I watched the first season of it. But OA stands for Original Angels. It's this character's name. She calls herself OA. Well, other people call her OA too. It's got dimensions in it. They travel between two different dimensions. It's a strange show, but it's very, very good. Also had kind of a Alexander Skarsgård week. I had watched Mute, which was way more Shadowrunny than I expected it to be. Except it was very Shadowrunny, and it was not how that happened. Well, I think he's a great actor. I think he's played some characters I really like, so I don't mind watching the show. And my girlfriend finds him very attractive, so I can. It's pretty easy to watch one of his movies. We watched Mute, and watched the Berlin Syndrome too. It's got the guy from Sense8 in it. It was very good. It's kind of a weird little twist. I don't see him. He played a rather interesting character. It was laid out, played well. Watched one more movie too this week. What was it? Into the Dark. It was another, had Alexander Skarsgård in it. And it was a weird movie. I got my thoughts. Oh no. All right. Well, hopefully Roxanne will be all right and can join us back here in a minute. But watch Into the Dark. It was a very, very strange movie. It had some great scenes. I was kind of confused through the whole thing. But kind of sitting back and thinking over the movie afterwards. Hey, Will, glad you're here. Thinking over the movie afterwards, some stuff kind of came together, but it's still a very, very strange movie, and I like strange movies. All that, very, very much. Right on. I've pretty much covered what I did this week. I don't have any reviews. I guess there's some announcements. I do have. It looks up some Gundam news. Which this is from Gundam News, or that, who are promoting the spread of knowledge and understanding so we can all become new types. So Gundam, The Witch from Mercury gets a season 2 trailer. The opening theme song is by Yama, as the series returns on April 9th. And the Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury Volume 2 Blu-ray DVD will be releasing in April. And that is it. Set includes episodes. Slow down, you listen now. Don't do it. Also, I hope so too. Also, this might mean something for some other people, but the GMG Kikuru's Doan and Blanca figure set is releasing this summer of that. So, if you're interested in the figures, those will be out this summer. Well, welcome back. Also, there's a new So there's a new Kenichi Yoshiden illustration for Gundam Reconguista NG for the compact Blu-ray box reveal. That's very good. That was almost perfect timing right there at the end of the little Gundam news section. So it's still going. It started way back in the 70s. It's still going. They're going to have a new season all coming back April 9th. I know some people will have some things to say about that. What's that? All right. So, normally I don't look up any kind of gaming news or anything. Let Trey handle that. But I found some stories let me talk about. We've kind of covered a little bit of this in the past. Now, we talked about Microsoft and their Activision Blizzard takeover and how that, there's problems with it because there's monopoly laws that I know nothing about, but going through that. But that's still going on, all right? And the height of that, Microsoft signed a 10-year agreement. Look, I got enough on my plate tonight, Roxanne, without being cursed. To spread, they're going to put out they're going to spread the Activision games like Call of Duty. It's a cloud. They signed up with Boosteroid. Excuse me. Sign up with Boosteroid. It's an international cloud gaming service on that. Now they've been kind of scrutinized about their plan to buy Activision Blizzard, and that's been going on for over a year now. And Call of Duty keeps getting brought up as like one of the things that will make it unfair and too powerful. But that, Call of Duty's in there. They're kind of moving forward. It's kind of weird. This hasn't been brought up more, but I know I'm having a hard time. It's rough. But Boosteroid is apparently the largest independent cloud gaming provider in the world. They got 4 million global users through these games. They will bring Xbox PC games to its service. And Microsoft notes that all the Activision Blizzard PC titles will be streamed by Boosteroid after the acquisition closes. Now, like I said, this acquisition is going on, but Microsoft seems to be acting like, okay, it's a done deal. We're going to get this, even though the lawsuit is still going on. The FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, they're still suing. They're still suing to block the merger. So they can't really complete this. So I don't know. Is it a contract that they sign? It's like, okay, if we get this, we can do this, then we'll have you do it. It's got to be set forward like that because they don't have the rights to them yet. Maybe it's a preemptive contract, I guess. It still seems to be that Microsoft's just saying, yeah, we got this in the bag. This is ridiculous. We'll get it. Could be. I imagine going through that. It still seems like a little bit of a cocky move, though, doesn't it? You're being sued for this. You're like, yeah, okay, well, we're going to go ahead and go on a side contract. Now, this is interesting now because the legal mess between Microsoft and Activision has got to be finished before this really can go through, right? Now, Boosteroid is a Ukrainian-based software development team. And they put out a statement. They said that we appreciate Microsoft's ongoing commitment to Ukraine, and we will be working together on an initiative supporting our local game development community to invest further in the economic recovery of the country. And that was from the CEO. I'll give it a shot. The CEO's name is Ivan Shevchenko. With that. Also is supported by the Ukrainian Prime Minister, Mikhailo Fedorov, as he said he saw it as welcoming news and further evidence of the company's ongoing support for Ukraine. Well, now, like I said, none of this can go through right now. Everything happens, we leave. Well, I don't know. Somewhere along the... Oh, no, I'm not. I don't know what I'm doing. Does it? I don't know where to change that. I changed it here. This is Tuesday podcast on my end. I don't know why they didn't change. Oh, I'm telling you. Look, this is my show. I'm filling in this week. If it stays that way tomorrow, I'll do it. I guess maybe I didn't re-upload it or something. I have to shut down and bring it up. I don't want to do that. Oh no, that's awful. It's I'm sorry, I've been caught in a lie. I quit. Okay, so maybe I didn't change. Okay, I'll figure it out. Look, I don't get enough burgers in the week to go through this. But this is kind of interesting. I think, for me, it seems like a real bold move from Microsoft. You know, it's got kind of arrogant. It's like, yes, we're going to have this go through. No problem to go ahead and sign this deal and get it prepared. Because this is a decades-long contract. It's 10 years if, your cloud service gets to... your cloud service definitely gets to, carry it. This is where they'll distribute the cloud games from. So it's kind of a big deal. Like I said, the lawsuit's still going on for the FTC, so we'll have to see how this works out. I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. All right. I got a little more news for you. We're not quite as organized tonight as we normally will, but apparently, you got to watch it in the kitchen. Okay. Well, if you need a snack while watching, then there you are. So, the long-awaited System Shock remake has gotten a firm release date. So we release it on May 30th. Now this was, I don't know, this has come up a few times. It's going to come through the developer Night Dive Studio gave out the news this morning. It's going to arrive on PC through Steam, GOG, which is Grando Games, I think, and the Epic Game Store. And then later on down the line, they're going to have it for PlayStation 4 and 5, as well as the Xbox One, Series X, and S. When they say in due course. So when they get ready to, they will put it out on those other systems. Now, this was announced back in 2015 after Night Dive got down the rights to the game. It was put on 2018. It's called, System Shock is the name of the game. Get them out. Lost My Place. Yes, a remake. Yeah. It was initially, they were going to remake it back in 2015. They didn't. Which, if they did, I'm sure, even if they did remake it 2015, if that went over by now, the hardware, they'd probably do it again. It was dropped sometime in 2018, and they had small updates to it, but it wasn't really going anywhere. And then February, they released a demo. Kind of shocked people, and it was given a March release window, but it's going to be in May. So that will be coming out. I kind of figured it'll be like Black Ops Connery forever. Yeah. Nice. You're gonna have some dinner. Excellent. Yeah, but is Black Mesa done by the same developer? Well, this isn't either. This Night Dive who's got the rights for it. It may not. They said they're shooting for. Okay. So they're shooting. They were originally shooting for March. That didn't work out. They went to May 30th. So we'll keep an eye on that. This wouldn't be the first delay we've had at all for many things. For a while there, it seemed like I was always reporting on last year for a few months is stuff that was delayed. With that, what was going to be like there was another thing but it was a little bit different. Oh yeah, Sky Oblivion. That's what I was thinking of. That's been worked on forever. Anyway, because Oblivion's been out for a while, Skyrim's been out for a while. Refresh my throat. And so we got a new report today that PlayStation 5 Pro console may be releasing in the late next year, late 2024. Going through. I don't know if this is really necessary, but they're doing it. It was originally reported by Insider Gaming that Sony's working on a PlayStation 5 Pro console. I would posture it. Oh, no, Zaku boy. Yes. We miss Zaku Day. We're on Pi Day, but we miss Zaku Day. Unfortunate. It will never happen again. And then there was some rumors about the PSX being released on 2028, but I don't think anything on that has been confirmed. I will posture check. Zaku Day is March 9th. Apparently in Japanese, Za is 3 and Q is 9. Forgive me, we got that. If I say that, I'm probably wrong. But so March 9th is Zaku Day. Of that. Didn't realize it. Did not realize it. And then, missed it. The PlayStation, excuse me. So earlier there was a report that a PlayStation 5 model that would have a detachable disc drive on that would come out. I think that was supposed to be this year. I didn't either. I had no idea that Zaku Day was a thing. I do blame it on the misfortune of my birth. There's no way I could have known. I found out by accident today. On through that yes, we have to celebrate Zaku Day. On through that. Those are a few things. But and that's something that may still come out that's might be completely different than what the PS5 they're talking about. But the PS5 had it was supply shortages when it came out in 2020. You know, there's things going on in the world. I don't know if there's a lot of Char Day. We'll have to pick one for that. We'll see if we can find a reason to make. Well, he did have I guess it's because he was, the red comment was a Zaku. So Char Day, but we've already got Zaku Day, and Char's bigger than the just one machine, and the Zaku line and story is much bigger than just Char. So I have to pick another day for that. I don't know. We'll figure something out. We'll pick a day. We'll find a day. Anyway, there's supposed to be some new PlayStations coming. Some new hardware. I like the idea of having one with a removable hard drive. I'm sure hopefully they make the connection from the hard drive to the systems again. But apparently they want to run this new model, and it's basically going to be this. What they're looking at is this new model, this Pro model, will kind of be the new standard going forward until they put out the PS6, presumably. I don't know. I don't trust them. They're hard to trust anyway. Very true. They all have removable hard drives if you want them. That's very, very true. Maybe that's just a marketing stunt then. You can remove the hard drive if you want to. Very, very true. I'm going to say, we're going to do it. Also, we got a company backpedaling in a way, but it's kind of a good backpedal. I don't know, backpedal is probably the wrong word for it, but when Square and Enix announced the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival 2023 ticket sales, it noted that there may or may not be any general sales period. It noted that it would be a lottery for active players to get tickets. It now confirmed that there will be a general sales period November 17th. You know what? There we go. We'll have to keep that, but we're going to mark that on the calendar. Char Day, November 17th. Very good. See, I knew we'd find a day. Thank you, Will. That was really good. Now we know. Anyway, they had a lottery for active players to get tickets, which you have to pay for your tickets. But there will be a general sales period on March 15th with several thousand tickets available. I didn't give an exact number, but it'll be you'll be able to order the tickets through ShowClicks through this. But this is the Final Fantasy 14 Fan Festival. There's way too many F's. Holy cow. All right. So as mentioned before, the initial run involved people to play Final Fantasy 14 registering for a chance to buy tickets. So you got to play the game, chance, and then you could enter. They get those who won. They entered a code on March 6th, and they can get up to yes, lots of F. There, lots of plays. I was kind of looking at this. Okay, yeah. So they had the lottery. They went through that. People got up to 2 tickets per code, and then they opened it up. Like I said, they say they have thousands for Final Fantasy Fan Festival 2023. Now, you're still limited to 2 tickets. So you go buy one, you're going to get 2 tickets. And each ticket will be $199.99. See, because that sounds so much better than just saying $200. Square decided to further a blockchain game after getting rid of the guide supported NFTs. Yes. Yeah. It's with things working on for these big companies. There was a couple stories on tonight. I'll go through. Yeah. 5 rings. 3 ring slots first place. That's weird. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, that might be cool, like for immersions, like you've got these rings for the menu and stuff. I can kind of see what they're doing, but I don't know if it's the best way to go. But anyway, they're going to be having this fan. They're going to be selling these fan tickets for Final Fantasy 14 through that, and now be open general admission, $199.99, because it always sounds better than $200 for some reason, and guarantee people access to the July 28th to 29th, 2023 at the Las Vegas Convention Centers. Attendees will also get a goodie bag. What's that? So, I don't know. I'm sure there's people out there that would love to go to Vegas to go to the Final Fantasy 14 thing. And if you got $200, you and somebody else can go, I guess. I don't know. Final Fantasy 14 and Las Vegas combines kind of making me a little bit nervous now. We'll have to see what stories come out this summer. I feel about that now. I've read it out loud. Well, This is great. Look, I'd like to point out that the Pokemon Company is hiring. And this is not there's not much of a story. It's just what they're asking for kind of made me go, huh. So the Pokemon Company has opened a vacancy for a new role within its president and corporate development office. Go have dinner, Will. Very good. They're all, according to the job listing, you should have deep knowledge and be deeply connected with Web3, NFTs, blockchain technology, and the metaverse. And that seems like it's just that job description makes me kind of wonder, what are you planning on? What is this person needing to do? Are we going to have Pokemon NFTs? It doesn't. Well, it's too. Yeah, I think they're a little bit behind. Stuff doesn't work. Get through. Maybe they're want to make a Pokemon game using blockchain technology that would kind of be open source, but I doubt it. So I'm going to find a couple of the statements. So you'd be monitoring and accessing technology and market players and trends in gaming, media, and entertainment. It's apparently a pretty high-ranking role within the system. Monitoring and assessing technology of Pokemon. Monitoring and assessing technology and market players and trends in gaming, media, and entertainment. So basically trying to steal ideas, right? I don't know. I could understand if they were looking for somebody, like the blockchain technology doesn't bother me that much. Web3, can't really talk about. The NFTs and the metaverse kind of seem like a little bit of a waste. Like we're past that. We thought it was a good idea. It turns out, no, it wasn't. So maybe they'll smarten up. I'm not sure. Once again, that's a kind of a strange job listing. Apparently they don't need any artists or anything like that. They're all good on that. But yeah, make sure you have the you can't have that much NFT metaverse expertise, can we? Well, I guess so. They haven't been out that long. They haven't been out near that long. Oh, goodness. Pokemon NFTs. You got Pikachu with the balloon with the star. I don't know. Seems a little, what's the word I'm looking for? Suspicious. It seems a little sus, as the kids would say. But that, anyway, if you have the deep knowledge of Web3, NFTs, blockchain technology, or the metaverse, you can contact the Pokemon Company. They need that. Oh, excuse me. Well, I'm trying to keep all this organized and it's not working out. I don't normally do this much work. What is going on? There's not much. There's a lot of other little things, I guess, going on. There's always something going on in the world of software and gaming. And take a little bit different route, because I found a story. We're not going 2 hours tonight, but I wanted to get on and see what y'all thought about some of this stuff So you're here. So I'm going to tell you a little story about this lady named Karen Green. Now, in 2007, Karen Green got a new job. And some of her friends, in order to celebrate, blah, 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 they got her a brand new iPhone. And, of course, they were a big thing. Everybody wanted a smartphone. They're groundbreaking, all that. She just wasn't one of them. She had just upgraded her phone, and she didn't want to switch from Verizon to AT&T. So, I mean, she took the phone, but she never did anything in it. She didn't want to get rid of the phone. She figured, when she got it, she figured it's an iPhone, so it'll never go out of date. That statement's kind of funny, but they planned for it to go out of date. They make hardware and software features and updates to make it go out of date. But, so she kept the first generation 8 gigabyte phone sealed in a box, and she realized that a collector might come to find it valuable, and she thought she might sell it for about $5,000. So she put it on an online auction, and she sold the phone for $63,356.40, which was about 100 times more than it originally cost. And so far as the most expensive iPhone sold, there was a Louisiana-based auction house, LCG Auctions. Yeah, I made some money off a phone. Where's my phone? I had that phone. What did I do with it? They kind of specialize in the pop culture collectibles. They said it was a hot ticket item because it presents magnificently, showcasing sharp corners, front and back, rich colors, and case fresh features. So the sharp corners were something that was the lawsuit that were over a while ago in was about, wasn't it? Anyway, it originally sold for about $599 for the 8 gig model. This was a fresh sealed model from 2007. The factory seal is intact, and it's just been in a drawer. And it took 27 rounds. She started the bidding at $2,500. Took 27 rounds, and there were 10 bidders competing for the phone. And don't know the name of the person who eventually got it. The unknown other factory sealed first edition iPhones have sold for $35,414 last August and $39,333 in October. But this is the first of this. But this particular phone is the first original model in acceptable condition. Oh my God, this is insane. No phone's worth that. None. Y'all kind of quiet. Are y'all checking y'all's phones? Y'all looking for your old? Are y'all looking for your old phones? I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you if you did. I have never had an Apple anything, I don't think. As is. I 100% agree with that. With that. Yes. Well, I am confused. Oh, let me say happy birthday today. I'm going to say happy birthday to Stephen Curry. He's pretty good at basketball, and it's his birthday today. I'm sure he'll catch up on the weekend. Didn't have time to be here this evening, but I know this is a much shortened episode. I just want to catch up with news and see how y'all were doing, and I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out for a little bit and throwing in your 2 cents here and there. And also some crying sounds and some other things. But we'll be back to our normal programming soon. Tomorrow, What should I play tomorrow? What should I play tomorrow? Let me see what I got on my computer right here. I don't have anything new I can do. I think there's some Skyrim, no. Relicta? Okay, the Relicta's a good vote for that. Not doing Skyrim. Might do Relicta. That's not a bad one. Let's do that. I think that's that. Be either Relicta or the Call of the Sea. Well, it's working today. It's working today. I don't know. A quack in the right spot. A crack in the right spot. I just won't do it. I might do Call of the Sea tomorrow. It's been a while since I've gone. Okay. It's been a while since I've gone back to it, and then come back to Relicta. It's kind of interesting. Both puzzle games in a way. Just two different things. So we'll do Call of the Sea. Try to catch up. Hopefully, we won't be stuck on that one puzzle for 2 hours. Then I might go back. I might do Relicta Thursday. Try to get through a couple of these games, man. That's fun. Anyway. Hopefully, Sam, we'll be back to our regular programming. I'm going to play Call of the Sea tomorrow. Thursday, I'll come back with maybe Relicta instead of a tabletop cast. I might play Relicta for a little while. See how much further I get off that. I'll be happy to play both of those. That Fridays, nothing's going on, I don't think. Anyway, we'll let you know when Trey Fish is back. Well, it was a shortened podcast, but I really appreciate how I show up. You know how I feel about you. Took millions of people, thousands of years to make you. There's never been anything like you in the universe. There never will be again. Appreciate spending time with us. This time with me. I don't know who else is. Is there somebody here? Time with me. Thank you for spending time with me. But I really might be happy. So until next time, with this full spectrum, I've been Rungren. And please remember to enjoy the full spectrum that life has to offer. Good night, everyone.